is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone. Do you really?
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef? Yes, your one disco mother. There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball. Infinitesimally small. Infinitism, infinitism, You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large. Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose. Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago. You're lost.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Canema motor carriage. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror, behold, you have no idea who this thing is, do you? Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now. It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume la Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean. You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a Caprice Canema. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return. It's too late. Like an image of This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself. You swoop up and catch the tie. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your... It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but the morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back, more likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor. It is too. The single green. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to a cool wind gushes in. The window stands broken in its frame.
Hello, officer.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. There they both are, two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet like two baby crocodiles. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer? No. Because you're a police officer, sir. Okay, cool. I won't. Okay. Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it. Couldn't say.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something. The words have already left your mouth.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again. No, you see, that's not what you said. You said, come on, man, Freddy, please. One more time. Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cup are you? Okay, sir. I have to ask, do you really not remember? Just like that? You drank so much you lost your memory? I'm sorry. It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shout. Still no answer. Still nothing. Still. This door can. Still nothing. A man in his late. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. A competent work of taxidermy. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to This is the great skewer. The small steel tag says as much.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is... I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here. She just, you know...
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
A competent. Looks like this is the small steel tag says as much. The great skewer.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him?
He pretends not to.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep...
A bespectacled man in an azure on the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on.
Hello, I'm Kim Ki.
You realize He's waiting for your name. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Good. But even have you removed the dead body from the tree? Sure. But did you take it down from the tree? Completely. Does that mean you took the body down from the tree? So, the body where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down. I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him.
Inspectorate General means internal.
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job. Yes. They're not just... I would ask you to... You mean you don't have a badge? Oh. If you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shoulder. I can see if you need something. We all feel that.
And then,
But first, we have to take it down. We all feel that.
and then, soon after.
But first, we have to take it down. After you.
Lieutenant Kitsura.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache. But dear, you must I'm Lena.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. I can assure you with
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. Thank you, but perhaps another time. Yes, officer. You look... Oh, my. That's right. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise. The new disco dancing. It seems like a lifetime ago. Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. Speaking of history...
The new was in the 30s, and 2 decades have elapsed since the new. That tape you picked up said 43. You seem to be a hip modern man who listens to hip modern records, so it must be 43.
Good, dear. You got the decade right. It's the spring of 51.
Though she praises you, it is clear that she was taken aback by your response.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have all...
But they still have cops.
Oh, dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Rivishall, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the Revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago. Of course, sweetie, I really don't know how to explain it better. You were doing quite well up until...
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his...
But maybe someone more...
No.
Of course.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Yes, dear.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it. Of course, dear.
The man with...
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct...
What? I have no idea what that means. What is this, a joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call...
You said you just got here,
What, of Martinez?
but you still know your way.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said...
I didn't imply that.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Mm-hmm. I have everything. You?
Yes, he means do...
He thinks you're stupid, sire. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use.
Haven't you asked me that already? Okay, you...
Thank you.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct. Forget it. Behind this, that's easy.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco Negro.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
As you blow this joint, behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man.
The corpse looks, you seem to be holding. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. more fever than odor. It fills your mind. Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes until a pool of vomit lies under. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it,
Keep it. It's not pity. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
There is fruit. There's a greenhouse here, and a god.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Activity.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno! Kuno, the pig's getting pretty... Looks like it's time for me to go. I'm going away.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What's this?
Get the fuck...
So it's a girl.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was some...
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno! Right in...
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free.
Fuck that!
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw...
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. The fuck?
He's calling us Kuno!
We should. You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with
You will see.
the language these kids are using.
Alright.
The kid moves in irregular speech patterns, overconfidence.
Yeah, like...
You're lucky you didn't die there!
Oh, shitload.
Don't tell the...
This is where you quickly ask him questions, real cop questions, like a...
Just a...
Yeah!
Kuno...
He's trying to hide the...
Kuno's fuck...
He's trying to...
Kuno...
He's trying...
Kuno's fuck...
He's trying to...
Kuno knows probably... You... I don't know. Mesco...
There is no night sit...
Yeah.
Thanks, Kuno. That's...
You're... Get the fuck about Kuno's fucking...
He's trying to hide the...
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. You're testing...
Get lost!
It's always Kuno, never I. Clear.
Yeah?
Watch out, Kuno! Help! Pig's got...
Help! He's...
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before...
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the sh...
Yeah, that's right!
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. What? You're still coming up with sentences. That's a
Fuck me? Please leave the rage you have for after.
Nothing you can say. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. "It's because the Furrows lost that match," said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. "It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while," Satellite Officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Matt Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, "Whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all."